Have you ever thought about how reading a book can transport you to another place or time? The more you read, the more you really understand and get to know the characters. Well, reading God's Word can have the exact same effect on how you can get to know and experience God. There's a story in the Bible about a man named Philip. He loved God and lived each day telling other people the good news about Jesus. One day, an angel appeared to Philip and told him to get ready and go to the road that led from Jerusalem through the desert to Gaza. On the road, Philip saw an important Ethiopian official who was the treasurer for a queen. The man had gone to Jerusalem to worship, but was now on his way home. He was sitting in his chariot reading something that one of God's messengers, named Isaiah, had written down long ago. We can read these same words in our Bibles, but back then, they didn't have Bibles like we have today, so the Ethiopian man was reading from a scroll. God told Philip to go to the chariot and stay near it, so he did. He could hear the man reading from Isaiah and asked him if he understood what he was reading. The official told Philip that he did not understand and needed someone to explain it to him. Philip was happy to help and began to tell him the good news about Jesus. As they traveled down the road, they came to some water. The official must have believed that what he read was true and that God loved him, because he asked Philip if he could be baptized. You may have gotten baptized already, but just in case you don't know, when people decide to follow Jesus, they get baptized in water, just like Jesus did, to show everyone they want to follow him. When they go under the water, it shows they believe Jesus died to take the punishment for their sins, and when they come out of the water, it shows they believe God brought Jesus back to life. When the Ethiopian official heard the good news about Jesus, he stopped the chariot, and both of the men went down into the water so Philip could baptize him. That's when something pretty crazy happened. As soon as the Ethiopian official came up out of the water, God's Spirit took Philip away to another town, and the man never saw him again. Now, isn't that amazing? Reading God's Word helps us see how powerful God is and that He loves us so much. Just like spending time with a friend will help us get to know them better, when we take the time to read God's Word, we will grow in our friendship with Him.